Now begins Chapter 3, Trouble in the Tojo Clan. Hey, how'd your little session with Sugiuchi go? Ugh, don't get me started. That guy really puts the dick in detective. What an asshole. No joke. But hey, if I were over 40 and still stuck as a beat cop, I'd probably have a chip on my shoulder too. You think that's all it is? You think it's not? I don't know. It kind of feels like he's obsessed with you and Arai Aniki or something. How do you figure? He kept grilling me about how you two met. Oh, and he wouldn't shut up about wanting to know what Kanemura's loan terms were. Doesn't that seem kind of weird to you? I guess. Not that I can blame him for wondering. Why are you throwing your weight behind Arai Aniki? That's my little secret. Come on, Akiyama-san. You can tell me. Maybe when you're older. Ugh, Akiyama-san! Yeah, what does he want with this? No pressing business right now. Maybe I'll take a little stroll around the city before heading back to the office. Yeah, and that's what you're gonna do. So, yeah, we're back at it for more. We return now with part 5 of Yakuza 4. We're still continuing Akiyama's story, by the way, and before we do this, let's unlock our next abilities. The Quick Step Cancel, as well as the Dodge Combo Plus. A Quick Step executed during a Rush Combo in Heat Mode. That means we've completed all the 2-star abilities. Now we can move on to the 3s. Anyway, before we continue, I do want to say that if you enjoy what I do, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I always say this at the end of every video, and I will always say it again even now. To my 45,824 subscribers, seriously, I would like this channel to grow. Why does it always grow so slowly? Anyway, if you enjoy what I do, hitting that sub button legit helps a lot. We're at the midway point now in the month of July, so it's safe to say that I will be showing the watch time now for the month of July. Not as bad, but not as great either. 77% of our watch time is from subscribers. The rest you know. So yeah, if you watch my stuff, whether it be the old or the new, and you're not subscribed, hitting that sub button legit helps. I cannot stress this enough. I always keep saying it many times. And believe me when I say this, trust me, it just really is something, you know? So anyway, last time we finished Chapter 2. Now begins Chapter 3. No! Stop it! What are you so worried about, honey? It's not like we're gonna take anything from you. It's all about what we're gonna give you. Don't worry. We'll be sure to thank you real good once we're done. So what do you say, baby? Someone help! Ugh, I don't have gas in the tank for this, but I can't just sit back and watch. Hey, I'd suggest leaving her alone if I were you. Who's talking? We don't take advice from no-name off the street. You should start. You're never gonna get a girl if you treat them like property instead of people. I'll treat a broad however I want. Besides, who the hell do you think you are? I bet you ain't no saint yourself. Guess we're gonna have to educate you. And I'm not talking with a blackboard and chalk. Would that mean regarding my fists or my feet? Kamurocho men. They give us dumb names for bad guys. Couldn't they just say thugs or something? Here, let me throw you in the pole. Yeah, 3-hit combo. What, you gonna get up yet? Come on, buddy. We can do this all day. Watch this. You get pole smashed. Damn it! You're unreal, man! And hey, turns out you were right. I'm not a saint. Not after painting your face with my shoe, at least. Run along now, kids. Yeah. This ain't the last you've heard of us! Well, now that's taken care of. Are you okay, miss? Oh, guess she ran off. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You there! Got a minute? Depends. What do you need? Well, I was observing you scuffle there, and I can see your physical potential's through the roof. Did you used to play any sports? Not really. Pretty sure the last time I kicked the ball around was in middle school. So then it's just natural talent. Understood. My name is Saigo. I run an operation in this general area. What kind of operation? I'm glad you asked. Do you know about the looming crisis Japan faces? Crisis? What crisis? Put frankly, peace addiction. Nowadays, all people in Japan can think about is peace. Uh-huh. In my youth, I fought as a mercenary, mostly in the Middle East. I've seen many breathe their last, friend and foe alike. It was then I realized an astounding truth. In this world, anything can happen. Anytime. Anywhere. Oh, I get it now. You're a soldier. That explains the stocky build, the fatigues, and the bald head. Someone as strong as yourself must realize how everyone in this city is putting themselves at risk. Every moment of the day. They're too vulnerable. Same goes for you. You're not as clever as you think. Huh? What are you talking about? Huh? Hey! Those are the keys to my office! Give those back! You may be a good fighter, but your senses are as dull as a doorknob. Did you set that up? Cut me some slack here, man. We just met. A strong individual like you should have no problem chasing him down. But you better get going. Who knows what'll happen if you let him get away. Yeah, thanks for the advice. Here we go again. Chase him down! Now we get the chase sequence. When you're in pursuit of a chase event, capture the enemy by depleting their chase gauge to almost zero and then tackling him. You can also deliver a finishing blow by picking up an object during the chase and pressing circle to throw out the enemy. Deliver precise tackles by wisely navigating your way through the course or dashing with the left stick. Alright then, let's do it. Press X to jump. Timing your jumps allow you to avoid trash cans, bikes, and other obstacles. Like this. Beer bottles and other debris on the road can be thrown at the enemy. Press circle to throw the objects that you pick up. Like this. Oops. Yeah, got you. You're out of energy. That's what you get. Get up, buddy, and hand over the keys. Phew. That good enough for you? Looks like you've got a strong set of legs. I was right about you. I'm sorry, but your praise is less than flattering. Can I go now? Wait. I have to talk to you about something. Let's head to the roof. The roof? Could you just act normal for 1 second? So what did you want to talk about? Hey, don't look so sour. Anyways, what should I call you? The name's Akiyama. Akiyama-kun. Seems like you get into fights nearly every day. Well, I wouldn't if I had a choice, but that's just the way things have been working out. It's clear you have a strong talent for fighting. It'd be a tragedy to see it go to waste. Are you interested in tapping into your dormant abilities? I can help you. What do you mean, dormant? Pretty sure I hand out maximum beatings every day of the week. Then let me ask you, do you feel any change in your body right now? Change? A few moments ago you ran after my pupil, but you weren't simply running for running's sake. My pupil forced you to run in a style which would use your muscles in the most efficient manner. So how do you feel? Is your body somewhat lighter than before? I guess now that you say so, I do feel lighter. We learned the dash kick. Every person has to train differently, depending on their build and usual exercise regimen. Train correctly, and I guarantee your strength will be multiplied. Yeah, I think I'm starting to see that. I'm pretty much always here, so come back whenever you want to train further. That's a really nice offer and all, but can I ask you something first? What? Why me? You don't even know me. I guess it's natural to be curious. It's hard to explain, but there is a reason why I chose you and only you. I'll tell you more if you agree to come back. At least you sound like you know what you're talking about. Alright then, I'll stop by whenever I have the time. Great, I'll be waiting. Now we get training with Daijiro Saigo. And we may as well do the training now. There you are, ready to begin? Alright, what do you want to work on? There's 4. Running, 3. Running, shooting, and combat. And that was unexpected. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, we are going to practice running. For this exercise, I will run along a course prepared on this roof. You pass if you're able to catch me. You can tackle or even throw things at me, but I warn you, you need to do a lot more than that to slow me down. You know, they used to call me the Battlefield Bulldozer. I dare you to pull this off. Battlefield Bulldozer? Who the hell came up with that? That's a terrible name. Quiet! Right, sorry. I'll place some drinks at the starting line. If you get tired, rehydrate yourself. You ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, start! Now we have to chase Saigo through the roof. Oh boy, don't want to jump? Got him. Don't count me out yet! This is not so hard. Gotcha! That's training done! Good. You pass. Which watching reminds me of that day. I missed our transport and had to brave the jungle alone. I was the first to arrive at the base. Isn't that a bit unrealistic? I mean, well, how was it? Feeling the results of the training? Yeah, feels like my body's responding to the training. We learned the double dash kick. Running itself isn't complicated, but it forces you to move your body efficiently. If you want a strong foundation, running is an exercise that must not be neglected. Alright, that should do it. Over and out. Not bad. We get our hands on the next ability, which is basically the double dragon kick. Is that a soul attack? There it is, double dash kick. While you're running, press the triangle button twice to do a double dash attack. Double kick. Alright, time to begin our next training, which is shooting. Alright, let's get ready. Alright, we're going to be doing some target practice. Your goal is to accurately shoot all the targets on the other side. Destroy them all and you pass. Wait a second, we can't use firearms out in public like this. You underestimate me. This gun here is made especially for training. It looks like a normal gun, but you can't hurt anyone with it. So no worries there. Easy for you to say. What do you think all the people walking by are going to think? Enough! Don't be such a wimp, just do it already. The police better not see this. You ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, start. We begin the second leg of the training. Damn it! Yeah, just keep on shooting. Damn it. That takes care of that exercise. Good, you pass. Watching you reminds me of the day I sniped a bug off my sleeping war buddies. Whoa, sniped? Actually, whatever, I give up. Well, how was it? Feeling the results of your training? Yeah, feels like my body is responding to that training. We learned Slash Kick Alpha, which increases slash kicks from 4 hits to 9. Shooting requires reflexes and concentration. Both are vital factors to survival. Remember that, and you might live another day. That should do it. And we took damage. Thankfully, we do have some healing items that can help us out. Now, for our attacks, we learn Slash Kick Alpha, which raises our slash kicks from 4 to 9. Now to begin the third leg of this. And it's combat. Alright, we're going to be doing some mock combat. Fight me as you would in a real fight. If you manage to win, you pass. But remember, this isn't sparring. It's a fight. I'll be using a machine gun to stimulate the danger of 2 warfare. A machine gun? Quit screwing around! This is my life we're talking about. Don't worry, it's a fake machine gun. For training purposes. It'll hurt like hell when you get hit, but you won't die. Wait a second here. Enough! Don't be such a wimp. Alright, let's just get started. Now we begin the third leg of his training, and he's armed with a machine gun. That's not going to be good. Damn it! Yup. Thankfully, I am allowed to use items. Shoot! Yeah! Damn it! Yeah, I'm gonna need that SWAT body armor. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna stock up on stamina royales. Did it! Good, you pass. Watching you reminds me of that day I obliterated the enemy's secret bipedal war robot by punching it to death. I'm actually more interested in the fact that weaponized walking robots actually exist. Well, how was it? Feeling the results? I'm not so sure this time. Yeah, but we get 3,000 experience, so it's not so bad. I see. The best training takes place on the battlefield. Mock combat seems to simulate actual warfare as accurately as possible, but you failed to show significant growth this time around. That means today's training was far from the real thing. Sooner or later, though, you will face the final stage of my mock combat regimen. Remember your training, and you just might survive. Alright, that should do it. Yeah, it should, but I will have to come back here when I need to get more items. But I'm probably going to be doing this. There aren't any sub-stories yet, so what better way to do this than just move on? Let's just get some added medicine so I can survive. Because my god, that fight was something. And I gotta start getting those locker keys. This one nets you ancient steel. And this one nets you the goddess of children's end. But I know there's an item that gives you like a SWAT. Oh, not much. Wait, where is Kotobuki Drugs anyway? There it is. We're gonna head back to the roof to complete the training. It's not really that much for this part. Yeah, and these, they take a lot of money. Nice, we get locker keys C5. Alright, let's use the item box and put away stuff that we don't need. What's this? The Zero Jewel. That means that much you like use zero in blackjack. Yeah, single or double zero. What do you want now? And trust me, you're gonna need this. Once you get the slash kick beta, you're really gonna have fun with this. What a waste, because now you gotta do the next ones. Thanks for the yen. Gotta recoup my costs. Yep, we're just gonna continue the training, and then we continue Chapter 3. I do this so that way it can make the rest of it much easier. Now, where is it? Really, trying to find that locker key's gonna be a pain. Now, where is it? No dice. Let's just continue on with our training. We've already completed 3 of it. Now it's time for this. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, get ready to run a marathon for this. For this, I will establish a course. Your job will be to run away from me. You pass if you can run 5 laps without running out of energy. Set up a course? How do you plan to do that? My students will take care of the traffic, so you just concentrate on your training. Take care of the traffic? I'm not sure this is such a good idea. You're not chickening out, are you? I don't plan on letting up just because of a limp whimpering, that much I can say. Stick with me and we'll see you become a soldier yet. But be warned, I'm gonna chuck any junk I find lying on the ground at you. Press square to perform a forward roll. Time it well to evade when Saigo throws something at you. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Ready as I'll ever be. Let's begin. Now we gotta run away. Oh, nuts! Ow! Back off! There's only once for once, but I may as well. Lap 2. Ow, what? Oh my god! I am gonna suck at this. That's alright. This is only just a training exercise. You really want my advice? Ah, I'm gonna fail it. That's alright. No good. Fail. Where the hell are you? Yeah, we're trying this again. We're doing this again. Yeah, that means I gotta pay attention to what he does. When you hear that, that's when you roll. Lap 3. Very good. Lap 4. Nice. Ow! That's it! Eat this! Once per chase, right? Looks like I outran him. Good, you pass. Watching you reminds me of that day when I raced a cheetah to see which of us could catch a zebra first. And won. No way. That's just too fast. But wait, what were you going to do with that zebra after catching it? Well, you successfully completed a suicide course. How do you feel? Not too bad. I feel like my body is really responding to the training. We learned the triple dash kick. I knew you would be able to pass my training. Looks like I was right about you. Happy to hear it, I think. I guess I should be thanking you too. Never lose that fighting spirit of yours. That's my only wish. Fighting spirit? You'll understand sooner or later. We can talk about it when the time comes. Alright? That should do it. That's another one. Now to begin the next set of training. This. Alright, welcome to target practice. Here you will learn how to dodge bullets. Of course, we'll be using a fake gun. If you can hold out for 1 minute, you pass. I guess hold out implies I can't attack, right? Precisely. If you attack the shooter, you fail. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, start. You have multiple targets, which means you're going to have to really amp it up. Ow, ow, ow! Okay, thankfully this allowed me to use items, so I have no complaints with that. I don't care. I gotta get this done. Ow! Dude! "15 seconds left. I am making sure I restock. Ow, ow, ow! I can do this. Yeah, I did it. Good. You pass. Watching you reminds me of that day when a giant meteorite came hurtling towards me from space, and I gracefully sidestepped it. Wait, if you dodged it and it hit Earth, come on, man. Well, you successfully completed it. How do you feel? Not too bad. I feel like my body's really responding to the training. We learned slash kick beta, which raises our kicks up to 14 hits. Good job. Never doubted you for a second. Saigo, this training of yours, you know I could really get hurt. Not a chance. Not you, anyway. I wouldn't put you through this unless I was absolutely sure. Is there a reason to be sure? Or is it a hunch? A hunch? This is the most random person ever. Don't underestimate instincts honed through the battlefield. It's kept us alive through fire and brimstone. I guess that's true, but still. That reminds me, perhaps you might consider answering my question sometime soon. Question? What question? You should always raise your hand first if you have a question. You're missing the point. I want to know why you're so interested in me specifically. Oh, that question. Well, I guess I could tell you, but... Huh? Why do you look so down now? Gah! Okay, just tell me next time, I don't care. Alright. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. No problem, just keep it together, okay? Okay. Dwelling on the past won't change anything. I have to keep moving forward. Thanks, Akiyama-kun. Guess I'll never find out. Alright, that should do it. There is one last leg of training that we need to do. This one, the final one. Alright, welcome to mock combat for the masochistic. You will face me in combat, only this time my loyal students will be giving me a hand. If you can defeat me and all my students, you pass. I will also employ the use of a machine gun as before. Like I told you before, I know those are fake bullets, but it still hurts like hell. I'm not made of metal. If it hurts, it means you're still alive. Relax. Whatever. Let's just get this over with. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, start. Now we finish up the final training of Saigo. He's with a machine gun, his two pupils have guns. And this is where I'm gonna have to experience the worst pain imaginable. Provided I don't run out, that is. Yikes! Dude, this guy's no joke! Come on! Alright, finally! What up? Yep, this is gonna be one of these games. Hold on, be right back. My apologies. Thank God I can edit this so I can close it out, but my God. Damn. Gotta hurry! Come on! I'm not losing this! No, no, no! I could cheat too! You like using machine guns to cheat with me? Oh, come on! Yeah, get wrecked! This training's over! Good. You pass. Watching you reminds me of that day, running by the riverside, evening sun on the water. Bright like my dreams. How old were you? 10? Plus that's got nothing to do with anything. You've passed every single trading course. How do you feel? Not too bad. I feel like my body is really responding to the training. Unarmed attack power increased. You have now passed all the trading types. Congratulations. Really? That's it? If that's all, then a promise is a promise. Tell me, why are you so interested in me? You're still thinking about that. Huh. I guess a promise is a promise. I will tell you. I have wandered the battlefield for countless years, training daily, narrowly escaping the Reaper's grasp, daily. I don't know, maybe I'm lucky. I fought like a madman just to stay alive. My life, that was the only thing of value I owned. And then one day I stumbled upon something other than myself that was worth protecting. A woman I married, and soon after our child. A happy ending is not how things went, right? I could protect myself well enough, better than anyone in fact, but I guess I didn't have what it takes to protect others. That's why I started this line of work. You never know what will happen in life. You might even end up losing the ones you love. As long as man inhabits Earth, so will war. The only thing I can do is reach out to those around me, so they don't repeat my tragedy. I see. That's why you always tell people to stay on guard. That's right. At first I thought you were just some sort of war-obsessed freak, but now I see there's method to your madness. Honestly, I'm moved. But what? Why me? Why me and not someone else? That's still bugging me. Oh, that. Remember that girl you saved? I guess. I don't have the greatest of memories. I guess it didn't leave as much of an impression on you. It's really difficult, to help someone out on impulse. I sensed you're able to protect others, and that's a strength I don't have. Is that such a big deal, though? It may seem natural to you, but if everyone possessed what you have, the world would be a better place. Maybe so. By the way, Akiyama-kun. I have a favor to ask of you. A favor? As far as I know, you're the only person I can ask. Do you mind? Alright. What is it? Can you clear the bill I have piling up at your hostess club? Oh, sure, no Huh? Wait, what? At least the hostess club. You own the place, right? I was hoping all this free training would be enough to foot my bill. Wait, you're one of my customers? How much is your bill anyway? I can't say. Just how much did you rack up? It's Mao-chan's fault. She's just too cute. Huh? At least stop with that cutesy voice. It's disturbing when used by a mercenary. And what's with that backstory you just fed me? I was actually moved. You calling me a liar? That was all true. Of course you were moved. Be moved some more. But your wife and kid died. I never said that. They're very much alive at this very moment. My daughter's almost a middle schooler. Then what did you mean by not being able to protect the people you love? Oh, that. Well, after I quit my job as a mercenary, I lost all my income. I felt like I washed up good for nothing. So you waste your savings at my club? Oh, jeez, enough already. I can't believe that story of yours actually inspired me. Don't say that. We're still friends, aren't we? I can't believe I'm hearing this. This guy will never learn. Alright, I guess you did help me out, but only this once, okay? Really? You better not go back on your word, alright? You have my word. I'll call and make the arrangement myself. Next time you come by, call me and I'll get you a discount. Akiyama-kun. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. It's not that big a deal. More importantly, what are you going to do now? I mean, you're done with my training. Done? Would you wake up and smell the coffee already? Wait, what? Everyone knows the most important part of training is continuing it. I'll be here, so come by and work out from time to time. I think I need a long nap. Well, alright then. I guess your trainer did have considerable results. I'll come by whenever I'm free. I'll be waiting. And with that takes care of the training. And that means we get our hands on a locker cake. Yeah, sorry this derailed a bit, but let's just say it got a little bit rough. Huh? You've completed all of Daijiro Saigo's training. You're worthy of the title, Crisis Manager. I have a prize for you. It's from Bob. I see. So I get a nice prize because I completed all the training. That's pretty impressive. But now it's time for us to continue on. And the story ain't gonna get any better. There will be some sub-stories involved, but my whole purpose is to make sure to complete this. Yakuza 4 will probably be a bit longer than 3 because there are 4 playable characters. And more importantly, I'm here to get dessert. Now I really want to get my hands on a galateria. I'll just have this. Good experience. And if you're low health, you can just stock up on food so you can get for the completion list. But let me tell you, the completion list in Yakuza 4 is a little more annoying than 3. Or rather a little less, because, well, let's just say it isn't. Yeah, since I did complete all the training that was given, yeah, we get the boost attack. Boost the overall power of attacks when not holding a weapon. Not to mention the triple dash kick is effective and the slash kick beta. So you're going to need all that to wipe the floor with the rest of the game. Now what? I have a bad feeling about this. Might as well get this over with. Hello? Anyone home? You! Great. Just the guy I want to see. Going somewhere, Akiyama? I mean, this is your office. Give me a break, Sugiuchi-san. We talked more than enough last time you hauled me in, didn't we? I'm not here to arrest you. I'm here to protect you. So try showing a little gratitude for once. What are you talking about? Just sit your butt down, or rather sit your ass down and explain. I'll explain. You sure took your sweet time coming back here. What kind of trouble have you been getting yourself into now? Trust me, I'm too exhausted for trouble. Crazy, I know, but some of us take a break from our regularly scheduled BS every now and then. So, what do you want? Notice the officers outside? You know, I hadn't before, but now that you mention it, I vaguely recall one or two boys in blue out there. Well, get used to them, wise guy. You're going under 24-hour surveillance for the next few days. Huh? What for? To keep you safe, dimwit. You and your shop. The Shibata family's after you, aren't they? You said so yourself back at the precinct. That doesn't mean I need your watchdogs lording over me. Just spare me the BS, alright? You know who cleans up the messes you make? Us. You think babysitting a worthless crook like you is my idea of a good time? Come on, Sugiuchi-san. Doesn't matter either way now. This dumpster fire is way bigger than a half-wit slime ball like you. What do you mean? The shooting 2 days ago. Stuff's about to hit the fan. This fan got a name? Isao Katsuragi, captain of the Ueno Seiwa clan. He started making waves.
今回の金村工業が起こした一件、それで手打ちにしてもらえませんでしょうか。
This is Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo Clan.
この金は一体何ですか、堂島会長。
This is Isao Katsuragi, captain of the Ueno Seiwa clan.
桂木さん、東上会としては今回の騒動、これ以上大ごとにはしたくない。それに東上会と上野清和会は2代目時代から25年来の親戚関係がある。ここはお互い事を荒立てないのが得策かと。
なるほど。堂島会長は枝同士の喧嘩にはこのくらいの金があれば十分だと。
いや、そんなつもりはありません。確かに騒動を起こした金村工業は直系柴田組傘下の枝組織かもしれませんが、上野清和会は違う。東上会と同格の親戚です。その金はあくまで今回の騒動の迷惑料だと思ってください。
同格ね。
その額ではご不満ですか。わかりました。入れ。
This is Kazuo Shibata, patriarch of the Shibata family.
桂木さん、今回の金村の一件、本当に申し訳ありませんでした。
柴田さんでしたっけ。
はい。
東上会の直系の親分さんともあろうお方が都内の一勢力でしかない組の若頭にそんなに頭割いちゃいけませんよ。それにね、柴田さん、今の時代わざわざ痛い思いしなくてもけじめの取り方は他にもいろいろあるでしょう。東上会さんとうちは親戚関係なんですから。
桂木さん、どういう意味ですか。
堂島会長、今回の騒動、上野清和会としては今までの親戚関係もある以上、抗争沙汰にするつもりは毛頭ありません。病床に伏しているうちの総長、上野義治も思いは同じです。
桂木さん。
だが、この金と指で全てがチャラというわけにもいかないでしょう。少なくともうちの組員たちは納得しないと思いますよ。堂島会長、今回の騒動で殺された井原の役職をご存知ですか？若頭補佐です。ちょうどあの事件のあった日に就任していたんですよ。
若頭補佐？
そうです。あなた方がチンピラ同士の喧嘩くらいに思っていたこの騒動、実は上野清和としては幹部組員を失うというとんでもない被害を受けているんですよ。正直言いましょう。若頭補佐を殺された代償としてあの金と指一本では釣り合いません。
いや、だがそれは。
おっしゃりたいことはわかります。先ほどは同格だと言ったものの、所詮は東上会と上野清和会では格が違うだろうと。でもね、うちの組員はそれじゃ納得しないんですよ。表面上東上会とうちは対等な関係のはずですからね。
桂木さん、どうすれば納得してもらえるんですか？
そうですね、うちの井原を殺した犯人新井宏明の首、それが無理ならあの真島さんが今やっている例の事業の経営権をいただきたい。
カムロ町ヒルズの経営権が欲しいと。
はい。
そんな要求は飲めない。飲めるわけがない。
なぜですか？
あの事業は10億20億とかいう規模の話じゃない。数千億規模の案件だ。いくら幹部組員が殺されたとはいえ、人一人の命の代償としては大きすぎる。
堂島会長、勘違いしないでください。上野清和会は金が欲しいわけじゃありません。これは極道としてのメンツの問題なんですよ。堂島会長、あなたは筋の通った方だと聞いてます。だからこそ私の立場も理解してもらえませんでしょうか。さっきも言いましたが、うちとしてはあの新井という男の首があれば十分です。それがあれば下の連中も納得するでしょう。だが万が一新井の首が取れなかった場合、その時は井原と同格の人間を差し出してもらうしかないんですよ。
それは？
そう、真島さんです。柏木さんの死後、白鵬会や錦山組といった若頭補佐はなくなってしまった。あの浜崎組も破門となると、自動的に真島さんくらいしか井原の代償となりうる人がいないんですよ。だがさすがに私も井原の代わりに真島さんの首を差し出せとまでは言うつもりはありません。ですからあのビルの建設と経営の権利さえいただければ、それでうちの組員を納得させられます。よくお考えの上ご決断ください。それでは。
That about sums it up. Huh? And the end result? The Tojo, particularly Shibata's crew, are scrambling to track Arai down before the cops or the Ueno Seiwa get their claws on him. Too bad nobody's got a clue where he is. We've been keeping an eye on the people he's buddy-buddy with, hoping he'll try and make contact, which lands us in the here and now. So that's why you've been hounding me and Kido. Pretty much. So, we're going to be keeping this dump you call an office under our thumb for a while, which means no waltzing around town like it's business as usual. Got that? Noted. Good. I'm out of here. Just a sec there, Sugiuchi-san. What now? You're in criminal investigation, right? Why go out of your way to poke your nose into this? I thought organized crime is usually in charge of this kind of stuff. That's none of your damn business. Sorry, just curious. Though if you ask me, I bet you're hoping to score enough brownie points to finally bat that nice fat promotion from HQ. You shut your damn mouth. I said stay out of it. Alright. Forget I said anything. Does make me think, though. What am I even doing anymore? Sugiuchi-san, forget it. Just thinking out loud for a sec there. You see a lot of stuff go down when you've been on the force almost 3 decades. Hey, looks like you got a customer. Excuse me? Oh, I've been waiting for you. Please, sit. Something's off. Thanks for stopping by. No, I should be thanking you. If you say so. Now, you're sure you want to do this? Yes, I have nowhere else to turn. Whatever the test, I'm prepared to take it. Great. Then let's get started. Okay. You ready to go? Go? Where? Out on the town. The first part of the test is a date with yours truly. A date? Let's see. How about we start by buying you a nice new dress? Oh, and maybe a necklace or two. Shopping? You know I can't afford that right now. What kind of guy makes his date foot the bill? Come on, it's my treat. Huh? But... Sorry, but this is part of the test. We need to make you as stunning as possible. You said you'd do whatever it took, right? That's right. Great. Shall we then? Now begins Lily's test. You ready? Where would you like to start? Your dress or your accessories? I don't mind either way, but are you sure about this? I feel bad having you buy so much for me. It's nothing, honestly. Like I said before, we need to make you absolutely stunning. Now, let's go. Let's also find a save point to go with it, and thankfully we're going to have to head down below. Oh, wait, I don't need to head down below. We're going to head down the start. There are 2 areas we can go. La Marche and Milestone in the Underground Mall. We're choosing La Marche. And yes, next part we're doing sub-story, so we're not finished yet. I like that Yakuza 4 now has the option of letting you go underground or in the roofs. It adds more life to this place of Kamurocho. It's actually based off the real-life Kamukicho. Night has already fallen in Kamurocho, so that means we've got work to do. And our goal is to hopefully reach 300... Well, for her test, is to get 3 million yen in 3 days. Yes, I'm spoiling it, but so what? We're going to head to La Marche, get what she needs, then save the game, and then we're done. Yeah, we completed the test and we got our attack boost, which means we can hold our own in battle. So right now, we're going to be heading right in here. Let's buy some accessories here. I'll find something that looks good on you. Okay. Welcome, Akiyama-san. Looking for something in particular? Yeah. Will that be all for you, sir? Yeah. That's all. You can send the bill over to my secretary, Anachan. Sorry for the trouble. No trouble at all, sir. Thank you, sir. We hope to see you again soon. That's it for the accessories. Next come the dress. Let's head over the milestone in the underground mall. Okay. As I said, we're not done yet. Time for us to head underground. And if you remember, I did an entire... there was a part where we did show off the underground mall. I like that they added this, because I have to... Yeah, there's also homeless people sleeping, but who am I to complain? This game is set in 2010. Milestone's one of my favorite dress shops. I'm sure they'll have something there that suits you. Alright. Good to see you, Akiyama-san. Hey there. I'm here looking for a nice new dress for this girl here. Think you can help me pick something out for her? Of course. Let's see. What do you think of these? Yeah, the mermaid gown. Thank you very much. This dress is absolutely perfect for you, if you don't mind me saying. You can send the bill over to my secretary, Anachan. Sorry for the trouble. It's no trouble at all, sir. That just leaves your hair, makeup, and nails. You mind going in alone from here? All that will probably take a while. Just tell them Akiyama said to put it on Sky Finance's tab. Thank you. Meet me over at least once you're done. It's right across the street from the Millennium Tower. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. Now I finally have time to myself. Thank God for that. And yes, even in a place like this, there are locker keys. There are locker keys above us, and there are locker keys below us. But the point still stands. And considering my point, we got sub-stories. Plenty of them. Next part, we're doing them. That is it for this part of Yakuza 4. Before we end it, let's see if we can get any items sent in. Nope, that means I'm going to have to buy more Stamina Royales. That's it. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. And I'm going to say this clearly right here and now. Liking and commenting is necessary and required because given what YouTube is now compared to then, because if you don't like or comment, it does not count as a view. I'm letting you guys know this right now because I always keep seeing at the end of every video, but now I gotta take this very seriously because YouTube has changed and not for the better. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.